Right, we've actually gone live a little bit early. Reason being, little chit chat going to be coming up as well. The sauce you're about to see is Naga Sauce from Flavour Before Fire. That was produced in conjunction with NEUK, and it's not just a sauce to be used as a challenge, it's also a sauce to be used with food. It's just we stole it to be used in this challenge. At the weekend, Mark Elliott from Flavour Before Fire will be at Hartlepool. If you want to visit and go and pick some sauces up, you can do. But enough of the product plugging, because at the end of the day, that's not what we're here for. It's to see what's happening here. So we're going to bring in the Speed Eater that holds the challenge, holds the record currently for the NEUK Naga beans, which is Cem Dervish.
Hey guys.
Now this guy, top of the league right now, fastest one there.
Yeah.
He's been looking for some serious challenges to get close to his score or push him further so he can actually beat his time a little bit further.
Mm-hmm.
And you couldn't have anybody better than this girl here, because she is very good at everything she does across the board. Doesn't just do chili challenges, she does speed, she does volume, she does basically, if it's a food eating challenge, you check out Seattle Eats, Beyond Seattle Eats, and it's all there.
Yeah, and you know, I'm so happy that I'm sat right next to you. So happy, and I'm honoured to be sat next to you doing this challenge. I've seen you on your channel doing your reviews, and I like how honest you are. And you know, you don't hide anything, even if you're going through your pain. And I can remember watching you doing your cherry chocolate nightmare, and then you pulled out your book and you were reading your book. I was like, how does she even do that? You know, I'm like, you know, you kind of like be in awe of that, because you know, me, I'll be like, I've got to be sat silent and kind of focused, and then you're reading along. I know that you probably were in pain, but how do you get yourself in the right frame of mind for these challenges?
Yeah, for spicy challenges, particularly if there's an afterburn, having some sort of device like reading a book to people distracts me from the pain. So I like to talk through it. Other people have other ways of coping, like Atomic Menace, you know, we'll play with a Rubik's Cube. I think that helps them focus. But for me, just continuing to talk or doing something helps distract from the pain for a little bit.
You know, I was thinking when I eventually do the cherry chocolate nightmare, is maybe do some origami, and maybe that will just get the focus off the burning. So yeah. So what made you? How did you realise that you had this skill of like eating and being a competitive eater? How did you get into that?
Yeah. So growing up, when my mom was in dental school, she's a dentist, we went to a buffet for brunch every Sunday, and my stepfather and I would compete to see which of us could eat the most plates, you know, try and get your money's worth. So I always ate a lot as a child, and there was a sense of pride around it. So then about 10 years ago, when Man vs. Food, that TV show first came out, I think that inspired a lot of people to start doing restaurant challenges. So that's when I started doing restaurant challenges. And then about 3 years ago, I was watching videos on YouTube, and Beard Meats Food was recommended to me. And I just fell down this rabbit hole and just started watching all of these competitive eaters. And my husband made a joke. He's like, just watch. In like 2 months, you're going to start doing this. And I was like, oh, I should start doing this. So he accidentally planted the seed in my head. And then this July 4th was my 3rd year competing in the Nathan's hot dog contest. So very quickly, that community just embraced me, and I felt a part of it. And it's been so much fun.
You know, it's quite funny you say about eating with your father and, you know, going to those restaurants. When I was living at home, my mum used to pile like rice in my plate, as in it would be, you could feed 3 people with that big mound of rice. And my brother and I used to kind of fight over what piece of chicken we could eat. So it was getting the food down as quickly as you can to get to the other bits in on the plate. So when I first started to do this, I did a burger challenge years ago, and I failed at that. And kind of watching other people doing their videos, and it kind of I thought to myself, this is a skill and a technique. It's just not turn up and just eat. There's a lot of preparation involved in that. And you know, what preparations do you do before you went to the hot dog? What did you do? What was your prep?
Yeah, so I was hoping that there would still be a contest. So I actually was one of the people that was training, which is embarrassing to say because compared to Mickey Sudo, I hardly ate any hot dogs. But for 12 weeks leading up to that, there's a strict like exercise routine, and then twice a week I would do capacity training. So basically I would get a bunch of water, you know, probably like half a gallon of water, wow, vegetables, chicken, sometimes cottage cheese in there. But I would weigh myself before and after, and I got up to a point where I was eating and drinking about 10 pounds in one sitting. And that's how I prepared for that. 10
pounds of food. Wow. And wow, that you got to have, you're just going to have this big expanse in your belly. God. I don't know. I'd end up throwing up doing that. But when I was watching her, she broke her own personal record. Is that right?
Yes, she not only broke her personal record, but she finally. So she's been the champion. This is her 7th year being the women's champion. But she finally broke Sonia Thomas's world record for women, which was 45 hot dogs. 45. So Mickey ate 48 and a half. So it was really amazing to be there for that. And that was definitely distracting. Like hearing the count and knowing that she was beating that record was definitely a distraction for me.
I saw her technique. She was doing this sideways movement in the technique. Well, you know, that's everyone's got their own way of getting it down, and literally getting it down as quickly as you can. But yeah. That's impressive. But this is our challenge today. And we've got the same beans. So going to keep that, mine's multi-pack. So, yeah. Shall we get on with the show as it would be?
Sure.
Lovely.
With that, I'll pop back in.
Cheers, Lou.
Unlock my phone.
And I've got to say, Mark Elliott, I love this sauce. Flavour Before, everyone. Check him out.
One of the beauties of this challenge is you're still left with half a bottle of sauce to use with whatever you want.
I'm excited. Thank you so much for sending this to me.
It's an absolute pleasure.
Or in Jem's case, you've got half a bottle of sauce to do it again.
Right. So this is your 5th attempt, correct?
I believe it is. Lou, I've locked Katie in for the pizza as well, so it's just not for one show.
Fair enough. Got a funny feeling she's going to beat you by a mile on this pizza, though.
I don't know. I'm not as fast as other eaters. Fast enough, but okay.
Yeah, I saw the hot dogs that you were all talking about earlier, and like they were vanishing fast.
We had that on the big telly.
We did. We had it on the big telly.
That's awesome. That's the other thing. So I feel like the competitive eating world has embraced me. And it's the same thing with the Chilli-head community. You guys are just the best people. So much fun to be a part of it.
Looks like Jim's put his on.
Okay, I think that's half.
That looks like half.
Let me just move it in there. Are you right with that? Let me just shift.
Oh, that smells much
like
better
half.
than the chug last week.
That chug is rough. It's a tough challenge.
It actually had a very good taste, and I think, you know, James and I mentioned it. It didn't burn the mouth too bad. It was just the stomach.
That's the thing I worry about the most. as soon as it hits the stomach, then it's like a big explosion, like a bomb. And I don't know about those.
James Gray's wishing good luck to you both.
James, I was chatting to him today. You right, James?
I must remind you of the rule of you cannot pick up the ball, but you can tilt the ball.
Okay. I wonder. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Your clock's off.
Let me know when you're ready and we'll give you a countdown.
Oh, no chair. I like that.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
All right, we'll give you a countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's not move my fingers too far away from this because it doesn't last long. Go on, guys. Crazy Ann says good luck to you both. Wow.
Wow.
Jem's done in 33. Katie's done in 43.
Dang it.
33 and 43, both nearly swap, both brilliant times.
Oh, that was delicious.
That's the first time somebody said that.
Yeah. I say it all the time, Lou. I love this.
What you've got to be scared of now, Jen, is
Yeah.
she's just done that in 43 seconds.
Yeah.
And everybody else on the second attempt actually shaved a big, massive time off their score.
I know.
And she just done it in 43 on her first.
And I still have half a bottle.
You might be in trouble,
I might have to try that again. Wow, that was so much fun.
I enjoyed that. Do you know what, Lou? The taste of this Naga is a second to none. And it always makes me want to, anytime I hear someone wanting to do a challenge, I want to be right there doing it with them because it means another half a bottle. Excuse me, I don't even joke. So, Katie, I appreciate you accepting to do this challenge with me. And I know we've got the pizza to do later, and I really appreciate that. You know, and it's good to be right next to you to do this as well. But,
Definitely.
you know, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for having me.
It's brilliant to have you here every time.
Indeed. Okay.
So, you actually just witnessed the Naga beans done by two perfectly professionals, and I've got a funny feeling Jem is in real trouble now.
Yeah,
You just invited a bean demon.
I think you're going to have to train for hot dogs. You could give Bear Meat's food a run for his money. You could be the #1 UK competitive eater.
I think she's got you there, Jem.
What's that, Lou?
You've got her doing beans. You've got her doing pizza. I think
Yeah.
she's got you there. It looks like you're eating hot dogs soon.
Let's see. Do you know what? I'm looking forward to the. Excuse me. I'm looking forward to the pizza because that one's a totally different challenge than just scooping in, and you know that's in the realm of speed eating and bit of volume. So
It's in Katie's realm.
I know.
Yeah, we get to use a beverage for that one, correct?
You can, and you know.
I'm gonna have to practice for that.
The sauce is great as well. So you're never going to be outdone by with these great sauces here. So you know we've got Mark Elliott. I'm always repping Mark Elliott with his great sauce. So there we go.
Oh no, it's great.
Chipotle is lovely as well, or Chipotle.
We've got a cupboard. I just got a cupboard full of this. So
Oh, there's honey in here. I didn't realize that.
that's what gives it that little sweet little tang at the end for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I mean,
Well, it's up to you guys what you do with the other half a bottle. It is designed as a sauce to be used in food, but people just don't seem to get that far. Always seems to be used on beans.
I might save mine, Lou. See what's coming up.
Might have to do beans again.
Yeah.
I say thank you to Katie. Always brilliant to have you there. Brilliant time too.
Indeed.
I say goodbye.
Bye.
And I'll say goodbye to Jem. Another great score. It's always good to see you with them beans. I don't know, but you and beans just have this thing.
If it wasn't for this sauce, I don't know. I probably would do it once or twice, but the sauce is great. So
it's the sauce.
Indeed.
Well matched to the beans then.
Indeed, they do. Okay, then, mate. Thank you very much. NEUK, if you like it, subscribe. Let's get up to 1,000 because something's in store, and then life is good.
Lots of chili silly in store for 1,000. Might be a big daft blowout all over the place with. Well, anyway, I'm just shutting up and I'm going to be gone. I'm going to kick you off before you talk me into anything.
Exactly. Get you in trouble. Okay, Lou, you take care.
See you later. Thanks for being that. That was NEUK Chilli-heads again. I was Lucifer's son. That's what it says up there anyway. Well, it doesn't. It says it down there. It says NEUK Chilli-heads up there. I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. Brilliant fun. And thank you for all the American friends that tuned in too. Bye.